find you a bucky.
It's not a bucket. It's a Hilux.
iDiskiTV, powered by World Sports Betting. My name is Justice Chabalala. I'm sure you know me by now. Standing in for Mr. Nkeo. Mr. Tso, how are you doing, sir?
Still, I'm good, Baba.
Sharp. I'm sure you're very much happy for the season. Obviously, last week we had the MTN 8 matches. How are you feeling, by the way?
Yeah, Stizzy, let me greet you in the right way.
Yeah.
Say hi to you, Stizzy, and Mr. Nkeo, Chairman, and ngicela support njalo iDiskiTV nje benjobe njalo angijiki futhi. Stizzy,
Yeah.
I said last week I wish that the season it's running already because of how Pirates are displaying that type of football that they're displaying. I mean, watching them against Polokwane City, how they control the game. Happy to see Sipombule back, in football. Sitlenduli. I just gave them names. I call them SS because the other one is Sipo, the other one is Sitle. So I call them SS. Yeah, the two SS, they did a very, very good job in that midfield. And, Stizzy, when you've got a cake, it doesn't look beautiful without that maybe a strawberry or maybe some chocolate on top, and that's what Apolisa came with. He just came with that strawberry and chocolate and
just put it on top there.
Look, it was so nice to eat that cake. Very nice. I enjoyed. The funny thing is that this is if I can tell you, when I say this, some people they will laugh. I couldn't sleep.
Why you couldn't sleep?
Watching Pirates playing the way they've played.
Yeah.
Build up from China, defense, midfielders, strikers, them, the King Yama 2000 and see Radiopane and Apolise.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. Those boys, they've played very well, very well. Like, if somebody knew coming to watch Orlando Pirates playing, he was going to say this team, they've been together for years.
Are you not concerned that the consistency will go a little bit down because of they playing at 5:30 on Saturday with Sekhukhune? Will there be more consistency?
No, definitely. I mean, I think they've got enough time to rest. All the teams, they've rested enough. I trust, looking at them in terms of how they've played against Polokwane City, I think Pirates have got a good coach. They've played preseason games, and he knew how to balance the team. In terms of how he changed the players, bring others, give others a chance. For me, the coach, he played the game very, very smart. He was so intelligent in that game, and I'm not worried. I think this Pirate team can play weekend to Wednesday until the rest of the season. How I've seen them and how the coach is balancing the team, I'm so pleased. That's why I said I couldn't sleep after that game. I only slept Sunday evening because
You were too excited.
Look, very, very excited because it's something that Stizzy, when you see that there's a missing link in the team, and the team they managed to put that needle that it was needed. That's what it did, because I was worried with the central midfielder in terms of they don't go and fetch the ball from the defense and combine with the midfielders. They don't play those forward passes.
Just some bullets there.
Look, if you can go back to the first goal that Apolisa scored, check who played the pass from the midfield. Nduli played that pass, a forward pass that went to Radupano got a touch, and then again released it to Apolise, a nice finish. So this is what I was asking from last season, and thanks to Dr. Ivan Koza and the management to find that missing link, and they just put it there. And the Paris team, I will say it's complete.
What's your score prediction?
It's gonna be, this game. This game, it's a game that, Stizzy, before I can go to the score, I just want people to understand why it's so difficult to sometimes predict. You know,
You are too excited. You are too excited, Mr. Tso. I mean, like you probably would give me a 4-0.
no, look, the score is there. It's just I just want to put it in a nice way so that everyone will be with me in where I am now, because you know Pirates is home. As Sekhukhune, I've got also a close relationship with the chairman, the CEO, especially the coach. Because the coach, we talk, me and him, several times, and how he plans to take the team to another level. And look at how they've played in the MTN 8. It's not gonna be an easy one. Coach Eric always gives Pirates a headache every time. He once coached Pirates and he wants to coach Cape Town City, and he was also giving Pirates a headache. I think if it's really gonna be tough as I'm feeling it now, I think the score is gonna be 2-1. Pirates will win the game 2-1.
You think so?
Now I don't think so. I'm sure. Now I'm definitely sure. I don't think so. I'm definitely sure now. Pirates, they're going to win the game 2-1.
All right, cool. Let's move on. Chippa United versus Mamelodi Sundowns. What do you see in that game?
Kabuyelo. When you go and play against Sundowns, it's easy. When you see Sundowns, you need to salute them. Those guys, they've built this. It's normal. I would say a team. Now it's an institution.
Yeah.
They've built that.
It's supposed to be an institution that is highly respected. Eh?
Look, I respect Mamelodi Sundowns. With no doubt, I really respect them in terms of how they do things, how they run things, and the most. One thing that a lot of people they don't look at is Mamelodi Sundowns. They are very smart. They listen. The management, the president, the chairman. I like the chairman. He's very smart. Trust me, he's very smart. And they listen. When you say something, let me put it this way. When I say something, they listen and they go in details and try and analyze and find the good points in terms of what I'm saying. And they know how to do things, and they do things in the right way. Look at how they've played in the Club World Cup, because I was saying Sundowns, they're not playing according to their strength, according to how their players can deliver in terms of how Mamelodi Sundowns can play in terms of their football. And when they went to play Club World Cup, they played Sundowns way. And I even said, if they played like this in the Champions League, it was going to be easier for them to win the Champions League. But now, when I watched them last week, he continue. Coach Cardoso continue where he left in the Club World Cup. With the way his players are playing. That movement of the ball. Seeing Allende getting in the box, trying to take some shots. Seeing Mokoena also getting to those actions in that final third. Those are the elements that when he was. A few months when he started to coach at Sundowns, he tried to limit that, and I think now he just opened the door for those boys to express themselves in terms of when they go and attack. And for me, Sundowns, it's a hard team really to play against. I'm telling you, even if you can say, and now I must go and play against Sundowns, I'm telling you, I'll be shaking like nobody's business. Those guys in all the departments. Look, yes, it's a bit of a concern, but what I like with the coach, what he did the last game is that he put players in the right position. At some point, I was like, do you really think that we need to hold on of Ribeiro and Mudau? No, man. No, let's release them. I mean, Sales didn't play bad. Very good player. I think it did very well. And Dunyela on the right side, for me, he played like, it was just a personnel that they changed. But in terms of the work rate, the delivery, it was the same way like Umudau. And the last thing that Coach Caruso did, and he just made my day. Is when he introduced that boy Mapena. Wow, guys! I think South Africa is still gonna see Mamelodi Sundowns. Ribeiro, yes, I like him. Mudau, I like him. Shalulile, sniper. No, I like him very much. You know, but I think the coach, he's got also good players that can replace them.
Chippa United versus Mamelodi Sundowns. What's your score prediction?
Sundowns will win. It's a tricky one for me, Steve, man. I don't know why this fixture they had to put it this way, because these teams, Chippa, I've got a close relationship with the son of Chippa Mpengesi and the coach Badela. We talked several times, and now I had to decide their faith. And it's not an easy one, but everyone knows that playing against this Mamelodi Sundowns, the only thing that you have to worry about is that you don't have to score more than maybe 2 or 3. But definitely Sundowns will win. Let me just put it in this. Let me put 2-1, man. 2-1 for Sundowns will win the game 2-1.
For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za.
Shapunjan bafowethu igama lami uLindo Pep, the best analyst in the country. Please don't forget to subscribe to iDiskiTV. Tanko.
This is Bongane Tso Vilakazi. They call me Tso. Niyazi bafethu, ama coach for life. They are back in winning ways. Please, siyacela ukuthi subscribe iDiskiTV.